Helicopter, helicopter. Paracofer, paracofer.
I'm doing well. So as you can see, I'm back here in Kuwait.
Back in Kuwait to put that dick on lockdown. Ka-cha!
Infamous curtains there. So, yeah, I'm back in Kuwait, and I thought I would talk a bit.
I just want to say how embarrassing and how moronic of you, Chantal, to run back to Kuwait for a guy that obviously doesn't love you. And you're taking him back knowing that he wanted to rape somebody using a crucifix and a Bible, and not only rape them, he wanted to poop on them. Wow. You have great taste, Chantal.
I didn't film any of my journey home, really. I don't think so. I was so tired and out of it that I don't even remember what I filmed.
Because you were probably baked.
And when I tell you that this journey is probably the worst one, it was just
It was probably the worst one because you couldn't wait to get back to Kuwait to helicopter your fake husband.
Single thing that I had fear about with traveling as a fat person happened to me. And I swear Allah was testing me, and you know what? I got through it. So I learned the...
You know, I don't like when people use that Allah was testing you or God was testing you, whatever the case might be. No, there's things in life that happened, and if things that happen to you are, you know, not pleasant or just not good at all, that doesn't mean that God is testing you. That either means, you know, shit just happens or you made the wrong decision. Has nothing to do with God, has nothing to do with Allah.
Lesson here that even if something is like really hard, you can still get through it. Basic, but so good to have and valuable in life because...
And you actually haven't been through anything really hard in your life, Chantal. Anything that's occurred in your life has been self-inflicted. So, shut up.
We're going to face problems. I mean, trying to avoid them is probably more of a waste of time than learning how to deal with them. And because of what I went through on this trip, I've learned that, you know, I can get through these things. No problem. They're not fun.
What did you go through? I mean, the people recently, was it on New Year's Day or New Year's Eve, where the plane hit another plane in Japan, where the crew of the plane, heroes, my viewpoint, saved everybody on that plane when the plane was on fire. That's going through something on a plane. What did you go through? Being obese on a plane. Damn, Chantal.
But they're not meant to be. So I'll show you my big surprise after. So stay tuned. Watch the whole video till the end, because somewhere in the video I'm going to put... You wait till you see, like, I don't know if they're called renovations, but everything done to the place, okay? So it's like new here. All right, so...
Renovations is when you knock out a wall, put in a window. I don't think that's the case here, Chantal. Learn to use your words.
Basically what happened was, you know how I booked like
what happened
kind
was
of in haste, just like last minute, because I'm impulsive like that.
That wasn't in haste. Everybody knows why you flew back on a broom to Kuwait. It's to put the kibosh on the poop lowdown and the red room.
I was like, no, I can't sit here anymore and just be depressed, and like I have to come home and just be at my place and everything like that.
Yeah, we all know why
with,
you went.
What we're dealing with together and everything like that. So I said, you know, to Salam, my husband, I said, book me a flight ASAP. You know, just ASAP. Like
bullshit. Book a flight for me. Salah doesn't have any money, so everybody knows you booked your own fucking flight. Shut the fuck up.
The next couple of days. So I left on the 3rd of January.
And because it probably wasn't purchased in advance, you probably paid a shitload for that ticket because you wanted to get back right then.
And the flight was full. Like it was
Yeah,
after holidays.
it's full
It was a
because you
full flight. I
purchased
wasn't
like a
even
same
able
day purchase
to
ticket.
buy 2 seats if I even wanted to.
Because it wasn't bought in advance, you dummy.
Okay, so even the business class was booked because I was like, okay, so
You can't afford business class as well as first class, so shut the fuck up.
business class is not as expensive as first class. I could maybe justify that, has a bigger seat, it's private. Next time I think I will. And then I can give like a review of it.
Shut
So
up.
anyway, they're like, sorry ma'am, it's full. So I'm like, the whole time I'm freaking
And
out.
wait a minute, what do you mean, sorry ma'am, it's full? How are you purchasing these tickets? Did you like literally go to the kiosk in the airport? Can I have a ticket, please? That's not the way this works, Chantal. So shut up. This whole it's full ma'am story is bullshit. You purchase tickets online. You don't talk to anybody usually when you purchase tickets. I know because I've purchased tickets. Shut up.
I was so nervous of like, I'm going through scenarios like, okay, how bad am I going to be encroaching on the person next to me? Is it going to be a huge man? Because then, if it's a very tiny person, that might be okay.
So it's okay for you to be fat as fuck on the plane and bother everybody else. But as long as there was a skinny person sitting next to you, that's okay. So you can inconvenience everybody else, but they can't inconvenience you. Yeah, we see it.
Leaking because it's not waterproof. So anyway, I had to take my car, park it. Then I had to take a taxi to the Ottawa train station. Then a bus, like a charter bus, to Montreal airport. Okay, the pier.
Why do you have to take so many vehicles to get to the airport? Where's your family, Chantal? They don't want to have nothing to do with you? Damn.
Elliott Trudeau Airport. And on the way, the cab driver was like telling me that, everything is so bad.
Why couldn't you just park your hoopty at the airport and leave it there? That's kind of weird.
Canada right now with like food prices and poverty, and he said that he went to the grocery store and
food prices and poverty,
and there was like a chicken, half-eaten chicken, and apparently the guy coming out said, I left you some. So people are actually, this is really sad, people are taking food like rotisserie chickens into the bathroom and eating them and just not paying, which is probably honestly less.
Here we go again. Now she's out of Canada, or North America, excuse me, and now she's talking shit again. So now Canada is like a third world country now, everybody, with poverty, people stealing chickens and eating chickens, like at random like this. Chantal, you sound stupid. While yes, there is people that don't have a lot of money, there's drugs, there is homelessness and all this kind of stuff. You have to kind of look at where you're at in the world, in the Middle East. Not everything is, golden over there. Example, Yemen. Why don't you do some research on that? What's going on down there? That's right around your neck of the woods. So stop talking trash about North America, you fucking traitorous pig.
Risky than walking out with the detectors. So anyway, that was interesting conversation. So then my flight was at 8:55. You always board earlier than takeoff. So I got on the plane, and it was one of those, how you have there's 3 rows of seats in the plane. On the left and right, there's rows of 3, and then in the middle, there's a row of 4 seats. Well, luckily I had the aisle seat so that I could spill out if I wanted to, except when dinner service is coming. But sitting beside me was this.
Imagine you're so big sitting in your airplane seat in the middle aisle that you have to be scared when the dinner service cart is making its way down the walkway inside the plane. Damn, Chantal.
Grumpy looking younger man, man from India, and he was just like,
Wait, how do you know he was from India? Sounds like a little bit of racial profiling to me. Racist.
and I know he's from India because I heard him talking to the person beside him. So anyway,
So wait a minute. So you're fluent in Punjabi now. Okay, Chantal.
was like younger. He wasn't too big, so that was good. So I was like freaking out. Everyone's looking at me. I was like one of the last people.
Yeah, everybody's looking at you.
And I asked for an extender, so I had to kind of like, you know, be like, "Excuse me," as I take my seatbelt and plug it.
Oh my God! And I bet you she used that disgusting child voice. Excuse me, I have to plug my seatbelt in. Excuse me. I bet you 100% she tried to be sexy to the guy she racially profiled.
And anyway, finally when I sit down, that was the moment. Like, I'm like, okay, I'm going to sit down. This is it. This is the moment I've been waiting for, the moment I'm so scared for. And boom, it was okay. Like, I actually, so the seats in the Qatar plane are actually a bit bigger than the Emirates, because in the Emirates, I remember like I had trouble with the handle going down unless I lost a bit of weight.
I mean, you sound crazy. Planes have standard size seats. There's not that much of a difference, Chantal. You sound nuts.
I don't know. I don't think so, but anyway.
And you didn't lose weight.
The bars came down. It was like a bit snug, but like with the seatbelt extender, I was fine. We actually weren't even really touching, which really surprised me. So I thought, oh my gosh, okay.
Imagine they really weren't touching. Imagine sitting next to that on the plane. So you are touching this person. Oh my God, I would die.
And I think this is like a test I'm glad I went through, because it showed me
This is not a test.
You know, it's one of my biggest fears.
This is not a test. This is a self-inflicted experience that you're having. It's not a fucking test.
And I was fine. Okay, so I was okay this time. I was happy.
What do you mean you're okay?
Service
like you ran a marathon or something?
All the way. So it came out halfway for me. Like, it folds once and then twice out.
That's not a dinner table on a plane. It's like a folding tray. You sound stupid.
So I could unfold it once, and I probably could have gotten away with a tray of food being on it, but I didn't want to, I don't know. I had a fear about that, and I didn't want to use the washroom.
And I bet you didn't want to eat on the plane because you didn't want people looking at you as you were eating.
So I literally did not eat. I had drinks.
Exactly.
Drinks. I didn't eat. I didn't go to the bathroom for 12 hours straight. I just in and out of consciousness.
And this is probably your first experience at doing an actual fast. So you actually have to be on a fucking commercial jetliner in order for you to do a 12-hour fast. That's fucking hilarious.
It's not sleep, because I don't really sleep if I don't have my CPAP. I don't. I just keep
Maybe you should fly more often.
By my breathing.
To fast,
so anyway,
that
the
is.
flight actually went by really quickly. I don't know. By some miracle, I swear, it was just it went by really quickly. And I watched the movie Psycho, the original, with with Anthony Perkins. The guy beside me was just kind of looking at my movie what the heck.
Probably because it's haram for you to be watching some shit like that by how you're dressed, Chantal. That's probably why he was looking at you. It's not funny.
So
at all.
Yeah. He looked a bit like he'd been through some things in life, a bit rough on the on the edges. So I thought, okay, good, he's been through.
How do you fucking know? How do you know what this man has been through? Once again, you like to claim everybody's judging you. Who's the one judging now? You're judging a man by the way he looks. He could have been a fucking billionaire for all you know. But because to you he looks rough around the edges and been through some shit in his life, shut the fuck up, Chantal.
Some things, so he'll get through sitting next to a fat person on a plane. So, that was that. And then I was so tired because I didn't sleep. So, for sure, if I have to fly like super long flight like that again, I'm gonna get business. Like if there's any available, because
You
on
can't
Qatar they sell
afford
out quick because they're
business.
so like they're one of the best business classes, and you can plug your CPAP in there so I can sleep. And you know it's private. You don't have to worry about anything. So anyway, so after the 12 hours, by the time I got to Doha, I was so tired. I just saw the first.
Am I seeing bugs flying around already? Oh my God. The minute she returns to Kuwait, the bugs are already encircling her.
Trolley driver guy, and I'm like, I need to get to my gates. I only had like a 2 hour and some odd minutes transfer time, and it went by really quick. We boarded a bit early, so yeah, that again, I didn't even care at this point. I was like, whatever seat I'm assigned, whatever, because I'd gone through 12 hours of it, I can get through an hour, right? So I was sitting beside a very small woman, and I had so much room. So Qatar, definitely.
I feel sorry
one
for that
plus-size
woman.
influencer say they like Emirates for the best
I mean, literally, how much were you spilling into that woman's seat because she was teeny?
international flight for plus-size people? I say Qatar is for sure.
You're not plus size. There's a difference. Like plus size is, I guess what would be considered. I mean, the average size of a woman in America is 14. That would be considered plus size, I guess. So anywhere from size 14 to 18, 20, I guess. You're none of those sizes. So you're not plus size. You're morbidly obese. There's a difference.
Sorry, there's a fly somewhere. I got him when we were washing the windows, like from the outside. If you don't wash your windows here, like, the sand dust will make them very dirty quickly. And Salah has really long arms, so he helps me with that.
Does anybody else find that kind of weird? Because I've known people that live in like high-rise condos, and usually they have men that clean the buildings. How come that building doesn't have like a crew to clean the outside windows? Damn.
What are you doing? Yeah, catch the fly. Make yourself useful. Baby girl.
Diseased cat.
I love Persian cats because from the side like that, their side profile, it looks...
That's not a fucking Persian cat. That's a street cat you got out in front of Taco Bell. Shut up.
like they have no face. It's just smush. Smushy smush. Get the fly. Please. Anyway. I find with cats, you're always cheering them on to hunt.
It's funny
and
how
then
you
whenever
show
they get
up
the bug,
back in
they
Kuwait
just
and
pat
there's
at it
bugs
and
already in
torture
the
it.
apartment.
Anyway, all of this was worth it because when I was, getting out of the luggage area, just tired, hungry, sweaty, just miserable, I had my husband greeting me, and
I mean, I would be appalled. Like, I mean, I had my husband greeting me. If this was me, I probably would have cold cocked my husband in the fucking face for doing some shit like that, and then just left and never looked at him again. But Chantal accepts the rape and accepts the poop.
it was so nice to get in, the car, the new car.
The new car. Oh, is that a flex?
The Kia. And just, coming home. And I have to say now, really, being back and forth a couple different times, this feels more like home for me right now. So
Bullshit.
the biggest thing, when I came home and our apartment door was opened, I want to almost cry because I didn't even recognize our place. It was such a big shock. I'll show you Salah basically redecorated the entire place.
Okay, now you could look at this in many different ways. Okay, she if you believe her scenario of going back to Canada and she was going to stay there for a while, get an apartment because she wanted weight loss surgery, yada, yada, yada. Okay, so Salah knew that she was going to be gone for a while, and he redecorated the entire apartment because for him, oh shit, that's a bachelor pad. We're going to have some pooping up in this bitch. So he redecorated the thing. Or that whole scenario was a lie about her getting the weight loss surgery, and she used whatever little monies that she made in December, and he purchased all this shit. Or they moved apartments, which I think they did, and it's a furnished apartment, and they don't own nothing in there. I don't know. There's like many scenarios that are, actually believable. I don't know which one is true though.
Well, the living room and the bedroom, and then Harry, we call it Harry's room. Howie's room is pretty much the same, but we have a lamp for that place now. We have a new lamp, but that's about it for that room. So I'll show you here the new living room. We're not going to show our bedroom. We have a brand new bedroom set in the bedroom, and oh my gosh, you guys, the bed is...
Is it a purple mattress? Because we all know that you love the purple mattress.
Such an upgrade. Because I showed you in our old apartment hall. In our old apartment hall, you saw our bedroom once. That bed, wasn't really comfortable, but it was big enough. So this is such an upgrade. Like, it's the plushiest
Is this
mattress,
a flex,
and the
a mattress?
bed is a huge storage bed from IKEA. Has like a lot of storage shelves. She likes to...
IKEA is not that big of a flex, Chantal. I don't know what the fuck you're trying to do. Nobody fucking cares that you moved to a new apartment that's furnished.
Sleep in some of them. Has an area, like a big thick ledge. I could put my CPAP and everything, whatever, so we also have like a huge new wardrobe. Has like that, like, is it hydraulic? I don't know where, like, it doesn't smash the drawers when you close. They close themselves a bit. And
how stupid are you? The quiet drawers, dresser drawers, have hydraulics in them. That's what makes them quiet. It's, modern technology, the hydraulics in the furniture. You're an idiot, Chantal.
It's all a mirror. It's beautiful. And then we have the living room. So I'll show that to you now. So here it is.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. I actually like the traditional couches, and I love that color because gray is one of my favorite colors. But that's not the same apartment. The size of the window is completely different, number one. And number two, why do you have so many couches for two people that have no friends or family that come to visit? That doesn't make any fucking sense.
New living room. Look how different.
Why do you always use this stupid fucking music?
Guys. We have a slightly different color scheme.
And what throws this whole thing off is this cheap ass fucking table and chairs over here that everybody knows you're not going to sit on, Chantal, because the minute you sit on that shit, it's going to break. And then that other little plastic container thing in the corner doesn't go with the couches. So you have some cheap ass shit and then some nice couches.
Although we still did keep some of the old, but we have a brand new, larger carpet. This is sort of new.
That thing. Why is that in there? That looks like something if you go to a nail salon or Fantastic Sam's and they keep all their tools in there. That's what that thing is for. That doesn't belong in a living room.
But we kept this little organizational cubby thing. I really like it. And here we have a little dining set. I didn't even know we had room for a dining area, but a little 4-seat.
You didn't know you had room for a dining area because it's a new fucking apartment that you've never been into.
And I love these little fake lights inside, but these little jars of lights that Salah picked out, they're so cute.
Oh, Salah picked out some lights. How cute.
All right, and here we have the new sofa. It is a traditional type of Dioania style.
Okay, let's pause the video for a minute now. Look at all that furniture. Okay, look at the walking room in between there and there. Now, tell me, Chantal, how are you going to fit through there? Number one. And number two, oh my goodness, look what made an appearance. Now, I want to see you open it and actively read it, Chantal.
Sofa set, and it kind of wraps around the whole living room. I really love the color. It kind of brightens up the room and goes well with the carpet. And here we have a table set that comes with...
I mean, is this... I don't know if this is normal. Do people usually keep their Quran or Bible or, you know, any religious book like that on the coffee table? I don't know. Like I said, I'm not really a religious person, but I do read a lot. I've read many religious books. I don't know. Is this a normal thing?
A large table and 3 smaller tables. And the cool thing is you can remove the tables and put them anywhere you want. We have one in the corner with the lamp. And we have Bakur, Quran, and a nice roses decoration in the center of the table. And
I do have, though, I do have a Catholic Bible that my grandmother gave to me when I married my husband. I do have that on the side of my bed, like on the nightstand. I do have that. It's one of those really big, pretty, decorative Roman Catholic Bibles. You know, all you Catholic people know what I'm talking about.
Obviously, the best part about this condo is the seaside view. It just adds that touch, you know.
Seaside view of the polluted Persian Gulf, where war is about to break out at any moment. You could have front row seat to that shit, Chantal.
There's also this wall decoration that Salah picked out. Also matches with everything, and I just really like the
horrible.
style of
It's
it.
horrible.
Cool. And of course, the cat loves all the new furniture. She's so cute.
And now in a normal household, if we bought new furniture, the pets are not allowed on that furniture. So, and the cat, they don't declaw anymore, so the cat's gonna fuck up that couch. I guarantee it.
Look at her. Oh my gosh. And in case you're wondering, here's my big boy getting his big daily peanut. He loves peanuts, and he likes to use those little
voice is like
choppers of
nails
his
on a
to open the
chalkboard.
shell. Oh, I missed my cute mouse rat, big hamster boy. Yes, I did. And this was our first breakfast together. A traditional Arabic breakfast with falafel.
Okay, so you couldn't make that, Chantal? I thought you had like a nice kitchen and everything. You couldn't make any of this food. It's all simple food to make. You had to order it. So here we go again.
Different kinds of jubin or cheese. Patsia, which is hummus with ful. And we had some sandwiches there and some fatar. It was very, very delicious. You know how much I love the falafel. Oh, in the middle of the cheese platter, it comes with jam, and it has tomatoes and za'atar and olives and all kinds of things. It was so delicious. If you haven't tried halloumi with jam on bread, you have to. It's so good.
That's just not a Middle Eastern thing, Chantal. We as Hispanics do the same thing with some cheese, like some good Oaxacan cheese and some guava paste with some good bread. Yum.
And I usually just take a falafel and dip it. And there you go. Yummy. And this is in the evening. I just wanted to show you our ceiling lights, which also kind of match with the color scheme of our living room.
I mean, honestly, looking at this does not look like an apartment. It looks like an office building that they turned into apartments. Judging by the ceiling, the vents, and the doors, that's a fucking apartment. I mean, a office apartment.
So yeah, this is very typical kind of style here for the Middle East. For like gatherings or diawaniya they call it, and it's like kind of wraps around the whole room. I really love it. So it's very nice. It's a bit low to the ground, but some of them are on the floor, you know. So
Yeah, we've seen you in
so
that
my
restaurant
trip
laying
home
like
was
Jabba on one of them.
arduous. It was very testing, and I really
It was arduous because it's self-inflicted because you refused to get control of your health, Chantal. So I don't feel sorry for you.
need to get healthy so that I can do things like that, like travel. And I mean, traveling for anyone, even healthy people, it's stressful, you know. My body hurts a bit from sitting for so long. I did the compression stockings were
Not really. I actually like to travel. I do a lot of road trips with my 14-year-old. Last year or the year before, I can't remember. We drove from California to Florida. Took 3 days. That was fun. I often drive to Utah, which is about a 12-hour drive from where I'm living. So no, it's not hard. You just have to be healthy, Chantal.
hurt because my feet are not swollen at all. I'm so happy. So I got home and I was just like, wow, you did all this work like in such little
Work?
time. You know, so like within a day, just went shopping for.
What work? He did it like, okay, let's just say he purchased the furniture using your money, Chantal, because everybody knows that's what's going down over there. What work? The delivery guys delivered it and dropped it off. Or you moved to a new apartment that's furnished. So what work did he do? Putting up that hideous iron tree thing on the wall and purchasing those two fake candles that don't match? Oh, great job, Salah.
Everything and then like placed everything. Like people are going nuts in the streets today. Sorry for the noise if you can hear that. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Trying to
So then I had a
jump out the
shower
window,
and
probably.
just got in the new bed, the nice new sheets, and it was so amazing. Just an amazing night. And
Okay, just an amazing night. Okay, she posted. I didn't do a reaction to the prior post, or either it was before this one or after this one, where she went to the Dollarama or some bullshit, and she said that she ordered some lingerie from Pennington's. So I'm guessing that weird old lady ugly lingerie that she wore for Skeletor El Shami, that guy. So let me guess, did she have some sexy Pennington's lingerie that she brought in her luggage? She was trying to tempt Salah. But one question I want to know, Chantal, is when you put on this sexy lingerie for Salah, did it include rubbing feces all over yourself? Did that entice him a little bit more?
yeah, an amazing night.
With feces. Feces.
Being home. So the pets were so happy to see me.
Just imagine. I have this weird thought. She's in there with the Pennington's lingerie. Is this what you want, Salah? I'm rubbing it on me, the feces. Is this what you like? Do I turn you on, Salah? I imagine her, like, because she's such a simple bitch that would do anything to have a man fake love her. You know, I wouldn't put it past her rubbing feces on herself for Salah.
I feel so happy right now. So, I guess that's about it. So thank you for watching this video. And as much as I enjoyed showing you our new home, it feels like a new home.
It's a new
so
apartment,
different.
basically.
Like, it's crazy. All right, guys, take care.
So basically, they swapped apartments. They're in a different one. For what reason? I don't know. Maybe it's cheaper. Maybe it has one less room, smaller kitchen, smaller bedroom. I don't know. But it's definitely a different apartment. I've never seen a woman as insecure as Chantal in my life. She literally is accepting a guy that wants to rape people, that wants to shit on people, eat their shit, rub their shit. I don't even know what the fuck he wants to do with the shit, and use a Bible and a crucifix to do it as well. So yeah, that's Chantal. Like, I mean, how much lower can you go, Chantal? I don't know. You keep flipping the script on all of us on how disgustingly depraved you are. So that's all for me at this time, guys. So I'll see you when I see ya. Bye.
That's a